Hello again, my name is Ezra and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. Where we last left off, we just got our crew filled, and now we need to head to the debriefing room and speak to the Elusive Man again for our next mission. But before I do that, I think I'm going to go and actually talk to Miranda. As much as I hate her, she might have something important to say. I have no idea where she is.
Another colony's gone missing.
Ferris Fields, I heard. That's not far from New Canton. Did your family get back to
This way.
Not yet.
I think it's right here, right? Because we've had a lot of stuff happen.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Oh, there's a lot. Did I already ask this stuff? I probably already
I know what
did.
we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
See, that just doesn't work as soon as somebody else is in charge.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
It was all kind of interesting, but
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
it doesn't
Not much that
change
you don't
much.
already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
I still don't like how there's like no facial expression when they're talking, but she's talking like she's a completely different person. Like she really acted high and mighty, and like she really didn't care about me or anything when we first met her.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need. Commander, what can I do for you?
Normandy
Have you got any
upgrades.
ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Sure.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
So he has nothing to say about all the crew members we brought on board and what we're actually doing. Sure. Maybe she would have if I had talked to her sooner, but who knows. Where is the debriefing room? That's the tech lab. Armory. This setup's pretty cool.
Shepard, I think we have them. Horizon, one of our colonies in the Terminus systems, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Mordin delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well under pressure. There's something else you should know. One of your former crew, Caden Alenko, is stationed on Horizon.
Ooh, let's go. Can't be a coincidence. Notify the Alliance. What's he doing on Horizon?
Last I knew, Caden was Alliance. Why is he out in the Terminus systems?
Officially, it's an outreach program to improve Alliance relation with the colonies, but they're up to something. And if they sent Commander Alenko, it must be big. I suggest you take it up with him.
We should send a message to the Citadel. The Alliance can give us reinforcements.
Not until you investigate. I don't want the Alliance getting in our way.
Yeah, I thought he'd say that.
Once you have the situation under control, I'll send the message personally.
The Collectors just happened to pick a colony with one of my former crew? I don't buy it.
It shouldn't be a surprise the Collectors are interested in you, especially if they're working for the Reapers. They might be going after him to get to you.
Send the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
This is the most warning we've ever had, Shepard. Good luck.
I don't like the constant close-ups on his face.
Joker, set a course for Horizon. I've got to go see the Professor.
Aye, aye, Commander.
What is that?
Tell me you have something.
Yes.
I love the just awkward pauses in conversation constantly. Oh, that's it. Just fades to black. Just yes. Okay.
Lilith, we've got a problem.
Still can't calibrate the targeting matrix?
Those defense towers are useless if we don't figure it out.
Sorry, Commander. Getting our comm systems back online takes priority.
Yeah. Okay. Surprised people haven't tried to blame that one on me, too.
People out here don't trust the Alliance. It's nothing personal. What is that?
A serious problem.
Get everyone to the safe house. I'll cover you! Run! Hurry!
So that is the paralytic poison. Man, that's terrifying to see. You. I thought Caden might stand a better chance with his, like, biotic shielding and stuff, but nope. I don't like how they move.
Assuming control.
Huh? Now that we've got our crew together, they're just thrusting us into the story. No idea
The harbinger of their perfection.
of what's going on.
Prepare these humans for ascension.
Oh, let's take you, and... I don't know. Thank you. Let's do that. You can't do anything, and you also can't do anything. I have no idea what's going on. It was all very cool to watch, but it is not telling me what's happening. Sorry I didn't have much to say there. This all looks so cool, but... good lord.
We're ground side. Morton, you sure these armor upgrades will protect us from the Seeker swarms?
Certainty impossible, but in limited numbers should confuse detection make us invisible to swarms. In theory.
That doesn't sound good.
Experimental technology. Only test is contact with Seeker swarms. Look forward to seeing if you survive.
That's interesting. So the prototype
Custom shot ready.
is designed to make us invisible to these creatures, but that doesn't actually protect us from... That doesn't do anything, does it? I'm always expecting there to be something hiding in there. This doesn't protect us if they actually somehow landed on us and decided to, do something. Alright. I don't even have anything to spend money on, really.
Commander, we're getting all interference. We can't maintain it.
That ship's blocking communications.
We're on our own now.
That pod's a human, isn't it? Would you like to die?
You see that?
Oh no. So the humans are getting turned into husks, just like with the Geth in the first game.
Go inside. That had to hurt.
Okay, she got him. What's inside here? Unity.
Those things look like the husks the Geth used on Eden.
Yeah,
Prime.
see?
I thought the Geth got that technology from Sovereign.
Looks like Mr. Elusive was right. The collectors are working for the Reapers.
This looks interesting.
Interesting. So that was Reaper technology, not
They
Geth
used to be
technology.
human, didn't it? Is it one of the colonists?
No. The Geth impaled their victims on giant spikes to turn them into husks, but we haven't seen any. The Collectors must have already had the husks. They want the colonists alive for something else.
These husks look different. Let's go see the colonists.
These aren't the same creatures I fought on Eden Prime. They're more advanced. Evolved.
They still die if you shoot them.
The Collectors must be experimenting on the colonists. What are they up to?
We have no
I'm
idea.
trying not to think about it.
Guess we'll find out when we stop them.
The Collectors aren't getting away with more victims. Let's move out.
Well, it's at least comforting to know that these people aren't.
This is creepy. Where'd they all go?
All these empty buildings.
Oh god, they're twitching. Are these the people? Or are these husks?
Heavy weapon, get down!
Oh, where? Oh, I'm taking all of the pain. Who's the heavy one? You? I'm sorry. I was invisible.
Cloaking!
Good work.
That one hit!
I need ammo. Whoops, let me go. It's at least reassuring to know that Caden's not going to get turned into a husk while we're wasting time. Are these not the humans? Thought that they were like setting them up into here. Still feel like I'm wasting my time with those because I still don't know what credits are going to be used for. Beyond the few upgrades that we've had to do, but we have so much more money than I've ever needed. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, just right here. Oh.
Stuck in stasis, but still aware. Tech like this could save me a lot of trouble on a job.
They've been like this a long time.
Only me. Okay. Oh, is that a heavy weapon? Well, this is horrifying. Where are the others?
I am assuming direct control.
Yeah. So they're all like a hive mind.
I will direct this personally.
Ow. This is a serious problem.
My attacks will tear you apart.
I'm gonna wait so I can heal.
I know.
That's a problem. Can I look at this? Bro.
Don't stop me.
Whatever, we'll figure it out. Okay, it's functional.
Can't get there.
Okay. It is effective, but I don't want to burn through all my ammo too quickly. Am I supposed to go up or what? Nope, this has benefited me nothing. I need to get back down there. I feel like the boss just kind of disappeared after I had started shooting him with the collector beam. The like level design for this game is a lot more confusing than the last game. I also don't like that I'm constantly taking cover behind everything that I try and sprint past. Ba-ba-ba.
Company, get out here, now.
You're human. What are you doing out here? You lead them right here.
You had to hear them try to get in. Seems like it's hard to hide from the collectors.
Those things are collectors? You mean, they're real? I thought they were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got damn near everybody.
What's your name? What do you do here?
Name's Delan. Mechanic. I came down to check on the main grid after we lost our comm signals. And I heard screaming. I looked outside and there was swarms of bugs. Everyone they touched just froze. I sealed the doors. Damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Commander Alenko here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
Tell me about the colony defense towers.
A gift from the Alliance. High-powered Guardian lasers. Supposed to keep hostile ships from landing near the colony. Had to build a massive underground generator just to give it enough juice. Only we couldn't get the targeting systems online. So the Alliance gave us a giant gun that couldn't shoot straight. Stupid sons of bitches.
Why do you think this is the Alliance's fault?
We're just a small colony. Nobody bothered us before we started building those damn defense towers and drew attention to ourselves. I left Council space to get away from the Alliance. Nothing good ever comes from getting mixed up with them.
The collectors are targeting remote colonies. The Alliance was trying to help.
I don't need their help. Too many strings attached. That rep said he was just here to get the towers online, but mark my word, there's more to it.
Tell me more about this Alliance rep.
Commander Alenko? Heard he was some kind of hero or something. That mean nothing to me, though. Would rather he'd stayed back in Council space.
Any idea what he was doing on Horizon?
Supposed to be helping us get the defense towers up and running. I got the feeling he was here for something else. Spying on us, maybe.
If you have defenses, we can use them against the Collector ship.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system first. It's never worked right.
One of us should be able to figure it out. We just need the location.
Head for the main transmitter on the other side of the colony. Pretty hard to miss. The targeting controls are at the base.
We might need your help. Wait here. Nah.
It's probably just better if you stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll let you out, but I'm locking the door behind you. I'm not taking any chances. Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
We can't take him with us because he doesn't have the special cloaking tech or whatever.
We've got company.
I'm glad that the music just jumped and then stopped.
No shields.
Stay there.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Well, good thing you're already taken care of. Excuse me.
Eat it. Going silent.
I'm wasting sniper ammo on those things. Pretty good. Got everything? Ew. Ow. What hit me? Where am I getting shot from? It's like it's arcing out of the sky. I'd love it if my health would come back. Alright, we keep moving. Oh, that's where you get the heavy weapon ammo. Okay. This is all just a loop.
This should come in handy.
I'm getting a lot of upgrades this
I thought
time.
we'd run across more of those frozen colonists. Not that I'm complaining.
Probably loaded onto the collector ship by now. We should hurry.
I didn't remember where you were. It completely kicks you out and you have to start over if you miss one. Rather just let the timer go out.
See me?
So it like arcs along the ground. It does slow down time a little bit when I zoom in. Right. These things are super powerful and armored, so let's just melt them. This thing sucks against armor. Or maybe these things are just that tanky. Right. We good?
There it is, the transmitter.
Where is it? Bruh, it was right there. That's dumb. It just RNG didn't give me the thing I needed.
Normandy, do you copy?
Joker here. Signal's weak, Commander, but we got you.
Edie, can you get the colony's defense towers online?
Errors in the calibration software are easily rectified, but it will take time to bring the towers to full power. I recommend a defensive posture. I will not be able to mask the increased generator output.
The collectors won't just sit by while we do this.
Got any other helpful tips?
Just one. Enemy reinforcements are closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
Well, we could have assumed that.
Concussive shot ready.
Bypassing failsafe and emergency.
Am I already... yeah. Even with the warp ammo, I feel really weak.
Leave the dead where they fall.
Just get rid of you real quick. Get rid of you real quick.
Now you see me.
Sure you won't mind. Oh, that's her. Are we good?
No ways that all. There's gonna be more.
That only gave me one bullet, because I was so close to full. Oh, that didn't count.
More of them! They're all popular today!
Assuming control of this form.
Come on.
The forces of the universe bend to evil. We fight as one.
seem to be doing pretty well.
Get ready. Gotta be more soon.
How do I get up on this? Okay. That seems problematic.
Edie, we need that system online.
Effective against shields and barriers, not effective against armor. Understandable.
A new one. Whatever it is, don't get too.
And you're purely made of armor. This is good against armor. And then... I can kind of just go with this. Ow.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 100%. I have control.
Alright, I'll use this to shred its barrier real quick. Shred its barrier, we did. Chill out, sir.
Firing anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
Ow. You don't mind if I just leave, right? Can't believe I survived that.
My attack was ineffective. It stayed there.
It keeps spamming that singular attack.
My attack was ineffective.
They're trying to take off.
Pulling out.
Can we stop them? Nope.
No! Don't let him get away!
There's nothing we can do. They're gone.
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Evelyn. Do something!
I didn't want it this way. I did what I could.
Yeah, you did, Shep.
Shepard. Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, captain of the Normandy.
Oh, you're
first human
here.
inspector, savior.
And
of
not
the Citadel.
paralyzed.
You're in the presence of a legend, Delan. And a ghost.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
This guy sucks.
I thought you were dead, Commander. We all did.
It's been too long, Caden. How have you been?
Is that all you have to say? You show up after 2 years and just act like nothing happened. I would have followed you anywhere, Commander. Thinking you were gone. It was like losing a limb. Why didn't you try to contact me? Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I wasn't even conscious.
I was out for 2 years. You've moved on with your career and your life. Why reopen old wounds?
I did move on. At least I thought I did. But now we've got reports about you and Cerberus.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Alliance intel thought Cerberus might be behind the missing human colonies. I got a tip this colony might be the next one to get hit. Anderson stonewalled me. But there were rumors that you weren't dead. That thought you were working for the enemy.
Our colonies are disappearing. The Alliance turned its back on them. Cerberus is the only group willing to do something about it.
You can't really believe that. We both know what Cerberus is like, what they're capable of. I wanted to believe the rumors that you were alive, but I never expected anything like this. You've turned your back on everything we stood for.
Caden, you know me. You know I'd only do this for the right reason. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I want to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. They could be using the threat of a Reaper to manipulate you. What if they're behind it? What if they're working with the Collectors?
Damn it, Caden. You're so focused on Cerberus that you're ignoring the real threat.
You're letting how you feel about their history get in the way of facts.
Maybe. Or maybe you feel like you owe Cerberus because they saved you. Maybe you're the one who's not thinking straight. You've changed, but I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. Always will be. I've got to report back to the Citadel. They can decide if they believe your story or not.
Maybe I'm choosing the wrong talk options, but I hate Cerberus, and I'd rather not side with them.
I could use someone like you in my crew, Caden. It'll be just like old times.
No, it won't. I'll never work for Cerberus. Goodbye, Shepard. And be careful.
This sucks.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up. I've had enough of this colony.
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but they still abducted half the colony.
That's better than an entire colony, and more than we've accomplished since the abductions began. The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
Another way?
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the Collectors stopped for that very reason. That's why we're doing this, Shepard. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind you?
None of your damn business.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave it behind. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way to the Collector homeworld.
I just want to be upfront about your odds. You'll need everyone at their best. I've forwarded 3 more dossiers. Keep building your team while I find a way through the relay. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching you.
I keep choosing, like, the Paragon option, and it was, like, abrasive against the Elusive Man, but it was also abrasive against Caden.
The Omega-4 relay. Take the fight
So,
to
like,
the Collectors in
I
person.
don't
Looking forward to the
know
action.
what I'm supposed to be
After seeing what
doing,
those bastards
or if I
did on
didn't have a
Horizon,
choice
though, makes you think.
to talk to Caden in a better manner.
Something on your mind?
No, just... There's a good chance we're not coming back, even if we get it done. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is, too. Getting some closure, you know?
Why am I getting all these quests? Continue assembling a team with new dossiers from the Elusive Man.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it Turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Interesting.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
Interesting.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
So this isn't another method for them to invade, that's just proof that they've been trying to invade.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground in a Batarian outpost in Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
Interesting. We have so many quests now. Viper Nebula, Bahex system. Maybe I could talk to Garrus about Caden? I don't know.
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collectors right now.
Wow. Really dodged a bullet.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibration.
Talk to you later.
I'll be here if you need me.
You're always in the middle of calibrations. Oh well. Do you want to not look behind you? Are you okay?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Of course. I always have. Encrypted transmission. You see you've awakened the Krogan, a dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. For certain he'll be a useful member of the team. You've got my support. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If it proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose the body. His beast at least partially on Collector technology and could offer useful genetic data. But again, you are in charge. Hey Shepard, I heard I have you to thank for getting out of purgatory. They sent a ship to round me up, but they didn't weapons check good enough? Oh, didn't weapons check good enough. I'm gonna carve your name instead of mine into my next victim as thanks. Got anyone you need dead? You did take a shot at me though on the way out, so I have to kill you. You know how it goes. Oh, so this is just a random prisoner because I broke purgatory up. That sucks. Robin Reeve, just interesting. Oh, we're aware that your old friend Liara Tassoni has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the Broker's past work with the Collectors. Recently uncovered some information that might help give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations. Fortunately, she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus intel. Visit Ilium and pass it on to her. Ooh. So I can actually go and find Liara. And it's all on Ilium. Fun. I guess I'll go and talk to Miranda about her personal matter or whatever.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
My father was extremely wealthy. He wanted the ideal daughter, and he paid a great deal to genetically
Oh, so it was your
tailor me.
father
When
that did
I learned
this to
that
you,
my father was more
not
interested in
Cerberus.
controlling a dynasty than raising a daughter, I left.
How did your father take that?
He was less than pleased. Several of his security guards were injured in the process. He knows not to come after me. But this isn't about me.
Do you have a sister now?
I have a sister.
Yeah.
A twin. And he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe. Until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium.
And Ilium,
safe
okay.
and hidden from my father.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Yeah, it's like whenever I get done with a conversation, his head, like, snaps to be locked onto the person he was talking to. Well, it is what it is. So I don't know what to do. It sounds like we have a lot of missions on Ilium, so I'd rather wait till next episode to go and do that. Because then we could do all of that at once. Maybe we could do Jacobs. Or is that a nebula? Yeah. We'll go and do Jacob's thing. How do I... Right. I always forget. Help Zed. Investigate Project Overlord. Recruit Tally. Yeah. Let's hop right over here.
Anomaly detected.
Named after an Asari scientist, this remote planet appears to have been on the list of forbidden mass relays that led to uncharted space. The little data available comes from one far-off probe flyby that reports 2 planets orbiting a white dwarf star. Your own scans yield far more interesting results. This planet is within the habitable zone of the star. It contains oceans of liquid water and a thin nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere consistent with carbon-based plant life. It's possible this is an as-yet unexplored garden world. Cool. I have to go and buy probes, bro.
Anomaly detected.
So I can't even do anything. It's super tedious. There isn't even a fuel thing here. Okay, here it is. Oh, okay, I just press it once and it'll fill up. Okay. It was just added tedium for no reason.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Oh, follow the white indicator on the thing to find the anomaly.
4610344087. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distress.
Something on our sensors.
Alright, so there we go. Now I can land. Sure. Ooh, I have a lot of points now. Let's do that. Whoa, ability evolution because it's maxed out now. You're a master of the hidden strike, getting a huge bonus to damage if you attack while cloaked. Or stay hidden for extended periods. Those are just better. I'll just do this. This is probably better. I don't often see enemies standing in large groups. I'll just wait until I can get the concussive shot upgraded.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Right, it's been years, and they don't detect signs of life in the ship, but they could have just left. This is like a planet that they could live on.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
Well,
from the look of it, this
never
beacon's
mind
been here a
that.
while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
That's a bit of a problem.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It must have after so long.
You came? From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Ah.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape! Look
Bruh.
out!
Oh wait, did it work?
Concussive shot ready.
I move forward. Okay.
Good shot!
I got Paragon points, so I'm thinking that it counted, but I pressed the wrong button first and thought that I just failed the mission. Or failed the interaction. Maybe the extra damage actually didn't matter, because I already one-shot most enemies. Whether I'm cloaked or not. Are you okay?
They didn't have neural decay. They were insane.
My father wouldn't let this go on.
She's blinking.
Wrong.
Can I help you? Well, she's blinking, and it's creepy, but she seems to be fine. I guess. What keeps flashing this? Sure, whatever. I also need to do all those upgrades when I get back.
Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
So yeah, the neural decay isn't as bad as it seems.
They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly, but the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited to...
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Oh, they made like a divine
Keeps
statue.
us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons
You okay?
demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Please, wait. You fought his machines. You have his face, but you might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Interesting.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest...
I mean, he hasn't known him for like 15 years or more, so... Da-da-da. I'm sorry, did I not just click those two? Alright, explode then. Or do I have to finish the hack for you to explode?
Down.
Okay. Good thing that you were perfectly fine just standing there.
The old corpse was posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Glad that cut off the speech that I was being given. Okay.
He had plenty of choices.
Pardon you.
Watch your fire!
Heavy pistol.
This is valuable.
Man, with this sniper rifle, this game's basically a point-and-shoot game. Huh. I almost died. Can I reload?
Firing a high-impact shot!
Ow.
Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Oh, so that's why you waited to activate the beacon. You know, you're right. This would go faster, wouldn't it?
Throwing people away. This thing is not my problem.
I seem to be getting fucked. Get down.
In the eye. Hunters, take up front.
That sucks. Removed. That mech's doing some heavy damage. Can I hide, please? I can't move. I'm literally stuck. Do you want to vault this? Okay, no?
Have a nice trip.
Oh, well. You got it.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
You just end the problem prematurely.
No more targets.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan.
Wait.
Mutiny. We had to take a hard line
Was
to keep
that a
order.
second Taylor?
And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
Everyone out there
like
calls you cruel.
Things.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
You can't escape the law now, leave him the hell he made. I'd shoot him. Man, I'd shoot him. This guy's a monster.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his mechs.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
I'm willing to make a guess.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
Live with the consequences of your own actions. Well, that was fucked.
We could be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Just the awkward cut between everyone.
Cerberus channels.
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body had some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
One time only.
Anytime, Jacob.
That was an interesting mission. Let's see what kind of upgrades we can get. Shepard gets plus 10% health, okay. Ah, so I could retrain my powers. Might as well just research everything, who cares? How are you doing?
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Okay, he just does more damage with his Omni tool. Not that it matters,
Shepard,
but I don't ever
how can I
bring
help?
him around.
Any ideas on other ways?
Sorry, I've done what I can. Focusing on studying.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Cool story. So...
I'd like to talk with you, Commander.
Jack. Right. I'm getting stuck on all the stairs. Yo.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pravia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Attacking our allies is gonna derail our mission. Not a smart move.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to
The files say it was
say.
shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
I feel like Cerberus owes you for all the shit they put you through. Yeah, using torture to develop a super weapon and then being surprised when the super weapon uses its super weapon powers against you. That's the most interesting story yet. I'm curious. I think I might do that mission next. Thanks, my AI assistant. Well then, I'm gonna leave this episode here. So far, with like the main quest and even like Jacob's side quest, the pacing for this game feels really weird. Like I don't know what to expect from it, but it's kind of boring. Like I don't like this game nearly as much as I enjoyed the first game. Like everything's just like lacking. I don't know. Maybe just because there's like no character interaction at all. Like until the end of that mission with Jacob actually confronting his father. Like it was just a couple of interesting moments and then just the point and shoot combat. And like, yeah, I made it the point and shoot combat by having this powerful sniper rifle, but I feel like it would be just as boring with any other weapon. Like in the last game I had all my biotic powers and all the different weapons and stuff, and like I was still kind of overpowered and like fights were pretty easy, but at least there was variety. I don't know. So far I'm just not feeling this game as much as the first one. And then like we did the single main quest and now I've got to go back to hiring all of these people. The first game was very different because it was like you were constantly doing stuff that felt meaningful. You were going to place, fighting off the Geth everywhere that you landed, and then picking up people along the way instead of having to go out and hire this group and then go and fight. I don't know. It's just a very different game. I don't like it as much. But it's still fine, and we'll see where the story goes. Yeah, that's got some interesting parts. I'm interested to see Jack's thing, and we'll get to see Tassoni again. So that'll be fun. So yeah, in the next episode, I might do Jack's mission first, and then go to, what is it, Ilium. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye.